All right, let's take one more from James. 23 has a story. Well, I'll let him tell us.
I kind of need advice from you guys because look, a week ago I was on Discord with a friend of mine. We saw that one of our close friends, he was in Discord, he was just sitting alone, so we joined in on it. We thought that he was just AFK, but we hear like rustling and moaning and stuff, and it turns out that he was having phone sex with his girlfriend.
So he didn't know his sound. Was she in the room, or were you hearing him on the phone, and it was coming through the Discord accidentally?
He was like FaceTiming his girl, right? And his mic was on over Discord, and we were listening on the whole thing.
So what? What? Go ahead.
Okay, he doesn't know that we know yet. So, do I tell him that hey, his mic was on, and we literally heard everything?
It's a little late for that, I think.
Do you feel guilty at all about the listening, James?
No, because it was hilarious at the time. I was laughing my ass off with my friend, and well, I had an edible at the time, but so I wasn't thinking clearly. Like I wasn't thinking like, oh, maybe I should
on like being high or something.
Yeah, I don't see how that's relevant.
Are you blaming you kind of violating your friend's privacy on being high?
No. I think it was just I would say it's more of like his mistake for leaving the mic on. Because look, like literally 3 minutes later, we hear his grandma walk in and like yell at him to do something.
Okay.
So what if I tell him, like, make small talk next time I like talk to him? I'm like, hey, what was your grandma yelling at you at the time? And then just let him like put 2 and 2 together and figure it out on his own.
But if he figures it out on his own, then he will then figure out that you were listening and that you didn't tell him. So that doesn't really help you.
I don't know. To be honest, I think this is more of like a laughing experience. I think he'll get a good laugh.
Let's stew on this a little bit.
Sure.
How graphic was this conversation you overheard?
Not like BDSM or like bondage or anything, like over the phone, but like.
Did any of you guys get hard when you were listening?
No, definitely. That's weird. He's been like my best friend for years, so.
So he was in a room by himself, and then how many of you guys heard this call?
It was just me and one of our other friends, so 2 total.
And how long did you listen to him?
I mean, the whole thing lasted for like 5 minutes.
And did he finish?
Because, like, granted, at first we didn't know what was going on, and then we heard the girl over the phone, and then we started laughing.
I see. And so, but did he finish? Do you know what I mean?
Can you hear? Like, could you tell when he finished? Like the climax of it, I guess.
No, because the next thing we heard was his grandma walk in, yell at him, do something, and then he came back, and then he's like, "Oh, you guys are in Discord," and we're like, "Yeah."
So so you guys, by the time you understood what was happening, you listened for how long after you understood what was happening?
Probably like 2 minutes of laughing.
And then Nan came in and ruined the mood.
Yeah.
Call him and tell him. Just tell him. You have to do
Can you call him now?
Can you call him? Actually, that'd be sick.
Can you put him on speakerphone?
Can you merge it?
Should I just like merge?
Yeah. Call him and then merge the calls.
Hi, sorry. So this is my friend Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Hello.
This is Ethan Klein from H3 Productions.
And I'm the therapy Gecko.
What?
Okay, so your name's Brendan?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get to this, I have to tell you, your friend has an admission to make to you, and we are live on Twitch right now. So I want to make sure that you're comfortable with this happening live.
Okay.
Okay, so so James, go ahead. James just shared an anecdote with us. James is going to share that with you now. And then we can have a conversation afterwards if you're comfortable. So, James, I'll pass it back over to you.
Hey, last week, why was your grandma yelling at you?
What do you mean?
Like last Sunday, I thought you didn't. Well,
More specific, maybe, James.
Mad at you something, or did she do something?
How do you know my grandma was yelling at me?
Well,
Wait, when was this?
last Sunday.
Last Sunday, like when?
You know when.
Like around.
You heard her yelling at me?
Yeah. Did you like missing?
Did you hear anything else?
Maybe.
What the? Oh my god!
A lull out.
Look,
Are you serious?
look, bro. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that
Are you
bad.
serious?
It wasn't that bad. Look, it
Oh
was
my God.
it was me and Eric in the call.
Does the Gecko and Ethan also know what? You heard?
Okay, so we know. Yes, we
we've
heard.
both been informed.
We've been informed. And so
Okay.
he was wondering how to break it to you that he heard this conversation.
Oh.
Andrew, are you glad that James told you the truth?
Yes, I am. Because
Are you mad? Is it bad? Like, are you mad?
Am I mad? No, I'm not mad.
So can we tell you what? So can you tell us what Grandma saw when she walked in the room, and what she said?
Well, I was cleaning up, obviously.
Okay, so this was post. Wow. Okay, so James, you did hear him finish.
Oh my god.
Well, James was uncertain about if he heard the
Yes,
climax.
yes, I did finish. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
So James, were you aware of that?
I was cleaning.
How soon after you finished did Graham walk in?
Maybe like 2 minutes later.
Oh, that's
pretty
good.
good
So-
timing. Because
so you're good.
Pretty
Yeah.
close to.
So
It's kind of convenient timing, no?
Grandma
Yeah.
didn't know.
And how much had you cleaned at that point when she came in? How much was remaining?
Maybe like there was like 30% left. So
Were you
I was
shirtless
almost
at the
done, but I
time?
wasn't all the way done.
Were you
I
like
was
naked?
shirtless, yes.
And it was on you?
I
I mean,
wasn't-
that's quite a predicament for Grandma to walk into.
I had put pants on.
Wow. And Grandma doesn't
but
knock? She just
I
comes right in your room?
Still. Huh?
Grandma doesn't knock? She just comes right in?
No, it just comes right in.
When you say there was 30% left, was it on? Where was it? Was it on your stomach? On the couch?
A little bit on like the floor, on the like the floors a little bit. It was on a bed, so
Okay.
there was some on my chest, yes, and then a little bit on like the bed frame and stuff. So I was like cleaning that.
Okay, so
then
now apparently James and one of your other friends joined the Discord and heard this all go down. So how does that make you feel?
So you guys were like spying on me while I was having some sex. Oh my god.
Okay,
That's kinda
we didn't figure out what had happened like when we joined the Discord. It wasn't until like when we heard like, you know, some things from the FaceTime call from, you know, her. That's when we kind of figured it out. But then, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like in shock.
Yeah, he heard everything. He heard her say, can I tell him what you heard her say?
Okay.
Yeah, she heard your girlfriend, or well, this significant woman in your life, ask you to spit on it.
Oh my god.